Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TOPS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis a few days ago, so that is where the green line up here is coming from, but that's pretty irrelevant now, so I'm going to be deleting that in a second. But last time I did it, I talked about this move here and how it ultimately turned out to be a pump and dump. I got a little bit of grief. Oh, how can you say that? And by no means, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like that was some sort of revolutionary call on my part. To me and many others, yeah, that was pretty commonsensical that, yeah, the price did make a great move, but before, the day was even out, the price was essentially back to where it started. But if you didn't believe that that was a pump and dump and that the bulls still had a chance, well, today kind of confirmed that as the bears took another big bite out of the chart. So definitely a lot of updates here need to be made. First update is just simply kind of where the current buyers are hanging out at, and that is down here at 20 cents. That is where the bleeding stopped. You can see on a couple different occasions today, the bears did try to press down through that level, but to give some credit where credit's due, the bulls were able to level out the price there. Now, does that remain the case going forward? Only time will tell, but as it stands right now, it's very clear that there were buyers down there at 20 cents, so that's a key level of support going forward. What about levels of resistance? If this thing starts to bounce at all, where are some of these key battlegrounds at? The initial level of resistance, keep an eye on with any sort of bounce, right there at 21 cents. In fact, you can see several occasions there, bulls try to bounce above it, and then once again, the final 30 minutes, try to break up above it and couldn't quite do it. So that'll be the shorter term area of resistance. From more a bigger picture type perspective, the key level of resistance is going to be that purple line right there, the famous 50 period simple moving average. You can see ever since the price has fallen below it, price tried to get, whoops, grab the wrong thing there. Let's try again. So you can see right there, a bunch of times the price was rejected by it. Once again, didn't quite hit it, but got within the vicinity of it. So overall, though, that's going to be the key level of resistance. But, one step at a time, and that first step is, the bulls first got to get up above 21 cents before, that purple line even becomes relevant, currently. So that is where things stand. Maybe this is some sort of bottoming action because this one has proven it can make some very crazy bounces to the upside. So maybe the bulls are going to try to do that again, but only time will tell. We'll see how this one closes out the week tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.